Alright, today we are back. Late start to this morning. Had some stuff going on. But we're looking for a long right here. Pushed the all-time highs, pulled back, took out the obvious stops. If they start pressing back up in here, they might look like they want to break for all-time highs again. So I'm kind of sort of looking towards a long. We'll just have to give it like a minute or two or three or four and see. We'll see, but this could just keep falling here too, so we gotta be careful. But I am liking this. Sitting up at all-time highs. They double topped with all-time highs. Yeah, I'm kind of liking this. Kind of want to wait for this candle to close. We'll pull back from the highs, retest towards the EMA. Just depends. We gotta wait and see because they might just want to drop this harder still. This might need a bigger pullback than this. But the leaderboards are looking good today. People are still climbing like 76K. But then number 50 dropped down to 15K instead of 18 yesterday. I'm liking this. Let's try it. We'll bring stops up a little bit. I don't really, yeah, I want this to be a tight stop. This needs to be the bottom of this pullback, I think. I'm good with that. I almost need to give it a little more room though, but I don't want this pulling back because it'll drop out pretty hard here if it's wanting to. And they'll probably drop it out to the 30s. ES is going. They're looking like they want up. Nasdaq just needs to start. Once they get back above the 57s, 58s, break through the 60s, they're looking good for the highs. We should look for like 90s, 91s. Yeah, we'll just kind of leave it right there for now. ES is still looking good. They're starting to pump. All right, let's not get the 1, 2, 3 bang. Let's just get the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know. But right now, I'm definitely on track for a top 50 finish, especially if the leaderboard keeps dropping for the top 50. So I think a lot of people are losing today for some reason. We had a big red day yesterday, pumped up today, real big pump right back up, reversed the move from yesterday, and then all-time highs, double topped it. Oh, I kind of want to move the stop lower just to give this some room, but I don't really want to. That's going to take me out. I think I've got a little bit of FOMO going on today because of this move from earlier. I had a bunch of stuff going on this morning, but I really wanted to take this long. I saw it setting up and I wasn't at my computer. It was really unfortunate because that was beautiful. All right, if we can make it through the 50s and start closing above them, 55s, we're looking good. Problem is they kind of got to just do it, and they're not, so it's probably going to take me out, which isn't bad. It's a really small loss. Yep, I think here they go. Man, maybe they want the 30 stops taken before they go. That wick is a little scary up there, but I think they kind of want to take those out. They double topped all-time highs. If we start getting a push back up, I might even go big on this one. If they don't take these lows out. If they take out the 50s, I might add into this. Because ES took out that low. NASDAQ hasn't. Just depends if they hold it. Well, it's looking like they're going to break it. Yep. No way, NASDAQ. Hard pump out of here. Hard pump out of here. Because the problem is if I add into this, I'll guaranteed be on the top if they go and push these highs. Top 50 on the leaderboard. But if I average in, I mean, my loss still is reasonable. Even with double this, yeah, I am thinking about it, dude. This could be a really good average, too. This needs to close up here, and we need to get another one that hits a wick and then goes for a little retracement, whatever, for the 5 minute. Actually, we already got our wick for the 5, so Just wait for a little bit of confirmation here. Because I don't want to get in just to double my loss for no reason right now. I want this to kind of start showing some strength. Yeah, if they break through the 50s, it's looking good. They gotta hold the 45s though. Yeah, I think it's gonna take me out. I want to move the stops down, but I don't know. Like, I don't know where to put them is the problem, and then we start just risking a bunch for no reason. Maybe they are gonna buy this out of here. If this closes above the 50s, I'll add. It didn't close above the 50s. What would it be if I put stops at 37s? 1500 versus 900. They just might want to sweep this now that they put a double bottom in here. Take out the stops and then go. Yeah, it's probably gonna take out the stops and then go. I kind of want these down here with my limit all the way up there. Because ES is looking a hell of a lot weaker than the NASDAQ, and if the NASDAQ can hold the ES up, they can probably flip them back around, and then everything starts ripping. Because if they take the 37s, they're probably going to take the 32s. They're probably going to take the 30s, and I don't want to hold down to the 30s yet. Another 500. Yep, there goes those lows. So is this just a sweep right here? Or are they trying to drop it? This is what I was afraid of. Is it just starting to flip over? Let's just see though. If they sweep this and push this back, I will add because that looks really, really good. Oh, I like that. I like that reaction. I like that reaction. I want this candle to close green, though, is the thing. Alright, I think if they take out that candle low, I should probably just put my stop up there, no? Aye. Aye. Hmm. Man. Bounce it hard, bounce it really hard. Put in a bullish engulfing. No, they're gonna take me out. With that, this isn't bad. ES is just dropping, dude. ES is just dropping hard. Yep, bye-bye. Alright, let's see if they run the 30s here. Eventually. Except I got 5 minutes and I gotta run. Of course I gotta run right as I'm about to get a decent entry, possibly. Oh man, if this just rips right now. I think they want the 30s first. ES dropped all the way back to their pivot already. Holy. No way. No way. Alright, let's see if this is just a retest of this level or if they're actually going to break back up in here, put in a little bit of a flag, and then go. Alright, well, I gotta dip. I'll be back in like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, something like that. Hopefully, we'll have a little bit of an entry setup going on by then. Alright, I'll be back. Alright, I am back. I think if they test the 44s and start ripping, we're looking solid. Closer to the 40s. Oh my god, are they just gonna go right now? They might, dude. I mean, this is what I was waiting for. I'm still really liking the longs. There's no reason to get short at all. Now it's just a matter of when do you get long. Let me see if they hit a lower high here and start to go. That's not quite low enough, you know. I wanted it to touch down here at least, if not down to here. 44s, 41s, but I might just need to enter. It's gonna go, right? Come on, give me the 40s to 44s. I really almost need to just enter this right here. But I don't want to yet. Alright, fine. We're getting 5 in here. And then we'll get another 5 if they come down here. So what are we looking at down there? 2? Yep, there it is, of course. Makes me FOMO in, and then it just is gonna drop. It's alright. Not really trading by my own rules today, but of course, of course. Just FOMO's taking over right now. So I want him to bounce off that level. Wow. That does look really good. All right, we're gonna move that up to there and that up to there. So what are we? 2 to 3. 5, 6. Yeah, cool. So that was that lower high or higher low we needed. I don't know why I was getting in over here. I thought I was gonna sweep these stops and go because they push back up into the zone, like this little zone they had here. So I thought they were gonna kind of hold it and then go, but I guess they wanted lower first. Wait for that. Big push up, retest, then you get long. It's a little early on the first entry. Second entry is exactly what you want to do. Looking for all-time highs is a little high, but also not really. I gotta watch the 70s though. It's 11:15. I'm not expecting a big move fast, but I'm expecting them to go through those highs, and then if they go through those highs, like 90s aren't that much higher. The old pivot at 93s. Now the pivot's at 390. Holy. But they barely went through the all-time highs, so I see them going up through. 90s is not a bad profit. 90s isn't bad if they can make it there. Dude, I need to like turn some of this shit off. All right, let's just see this continue on up. 70s are where I gotta be careful. What are we looking at? 70s. I might take some profit at 70s. I don't know though, because this could just go. Then I could be really set up here. Dude, if this hits, we're gonna be locking in top 50 for this on this day. Because top 50 is like 15K, and we're on track for that if we hit a 5K day. So we need 6,500. 6,500 to lock in 5K, which is at the 80s. This will be like 85s with this one out. All right, well, this is going up to here at least, and this is going up to here. Which honestly, they both should go up to break even, but break even's hard because of that bad entry. Man, I don't know, because they got to make it through the 60s basically is the big one right now. Ooh, I don't like that. I don't like that. Why? 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 ES is looking good to try and run its highs. NASDAQ, what are you doing? NASDAQ, what are you doing? NASDAQ, what are you doing? There it is. There it is. So buyers are still here. Buyers are still here through the 60s, through the 70s, and we're locking in profits. Oh, we needed the buyers to finish off strong with these couple next candles. They still can, but come on, buyers. Yes. Yes, finish this as a bullish engulfing. No? Okay. Well, it's close. Oh, I wish I could put music on. That'd be pretty cool. And I probably could. I just need to figure out what I can and can't play. All right, let's see through the 60s. Because we've got, yeah, we got to make it through. Got to make it through this high. And then we got to make it through kind of like, I don't know, somewhere around here. But if they can make it above the 60s, kind of put in a flag, make it up to the 70s, kind of put in a flag, they're going to run the highs. But that's all assuming they even make it through the 60s without doing like a little head and shoulders thing. ES is so close to its highs. Come on, NASDAQ, you got to pump up there too. ES wants its highs. All right, all right, all right. Let's see it. Through the 60s. Don't put in another shoulder. This is a wacky, wacky, wacky head and shoulders if it is, though. So I think they want the highs. Come on. We don't need to, like, pump quick because that'll be scary. If you just pump up to here, you're going to fail. But, like, come up here, close up at the 65s, put in a flag down to the 60s, run up to the 70s, put in a flag, run up to the highs. But if you start wicking real hard, head and shoulders looking true. Even though it's a dog shit looking head and shoulders. Oh, come on. That's not what we wanted to see. ES putting in a nice flag up here for they're wanting ES wants up. And as soon as NASDAQ decides it wants up, I think they're going. Alright, you gotta close above the 60s now. You've tried them twice. Nice. ES is about to run through its highs. Come on, NASDAQ, get up there. ES is pushing like the NASDAQ 70 level. Oh, NASDAQ, you gotta help ES through here. You gotta start like getting up to your 70 level. Right below the highs. ES just tried. No, come on, close above the 60s. And we're looking kind of decent. Yep, just a little early on this first short entry or first long entry. That was bad. That was bad. That was not good because they fell hard. So wait, if they were just chopping lower, like ding, 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 like this, where they started chopping lower, wait for that strong push out. They hit a retest, wait for that higher low, take the longs. Even this entry was early, early. I thought that was the retest though, because I was looking for 45 as a retest and they got to 45.75. It's like maybe I've seen them do that. Dollar off of it, 3 points off of it, and then just gone. So I didn't want to miss out if they were just gonna go, but then I entered and that wasn't their retest yet. Of course. Okay. So ES starting to fail. Not really fail, but denying its push through the Basically the same level as the 70 on the NASDAQ. Starting to deny it. So NASDAQ, we need you to rip ES through there. That'd be cool. So I think now we're going to do something like that. Yeah, just to lock in break even on this because we're up good. Just want to see it keep grinding up like this. And then watch the ES turn around and start running again. Because NASDAQ's looking like it wants up now. ES is putting in a nice little flag up here, so they could start this momentum pull to the upside. And we might just run straight through these highs. Hopefully they run straight up to the 90s and just take me out entirely. That'd be sweet. But we gotta be careful above the highs. They might not want to break them by much. But pretty picture perfect here. Push up in the morning, flag, test of the EMA, push up, double top all-time highs, flag, break below the EMA to get people short because, you know, EMA traders, they love getting short, but it breaks. Bounce it, retest through the highs. 300s in sights. I see it. I see it. 300s in sight. ES is just starting to try and fail this here. I mean, not really fail, but they're holding it. NASDAQ's just grinding up. ES is just sitting sideways. They need to, if ES starts to go, NASDAQ's going to rip through its highs. Come on. Give me that squeeze through the 70s straight up to the 75s. Then give me a flag, then squeeze to the 90s. It's so close. And since they already double topped it, it makes it triple tops are not unheard of, but they're a little, oh, this is a fast squeeze. You guys need to either make this a big squeeze or you need to chill out and just keep grinding. Because one of these you're going to put a wick in, I feel like. Yep. Ay, ay, ay. Alright, let's see this close up higher on this candle here. The 3-minute looks phenomenal still. ES still sitting sideways. If ES goes, I think NASDAQ rips. Yeah, I knew that 70 level was going to be a big one. If they try it again, I think they're going through, but they need to not deny it. They need to go try it again. With ES's help. If ES helps them, they'll go straight through it. Which it's looking like it might. Come on, ES. I think I'm just stressing about nothing. I think this is gonna go. Just need some patience here. Patience, brother, patience. We're up good. ES is still flagging up here. They look really good to push their highs. I just wish NASDAQ didn't put in a wick like that. That's the only thing that's a little bit scary. Because the 3-minute's about to put in a wick. Okay, the 3-minute didn't put in a wick. That's good. Nice, they're trying the 70s again. And ES is still not helping them. So that means as soon as ES decides it wants up, NASDAQ is bink all the way through. Come on. Go fill that one out, please. That's all. Just go fill the one out. I'll be so much happier, so much safer. I'm oversized. I'm up a lot. The nerves are going. We just gotta be patient and hey, come on. ES needs to try the upside, and NASDAQ is gonna rip. Come on, NASDAQ. Come on, NASDAQ. Come on, NASDAQ. Just rip. No, ES, you need to help him out a little bit here, man. Really? A double top on the 70s? No, you gotta get through that. You gotta get through that. I know you want to. You're 5 points off your highs. I know you want them. I know you want them. It's just whenever ES decides to go through its highs, NASDAQ will also go. They're both in line again. One of them, ES is just flagged a lot further and a lot longer, as in a couple minutes. So nothing too crazy, you know? Like the 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18 minutes once this candle in the next minute of just ES sitting sideways while NASDAQ's slowly grinding higher. Alright, little pullback into a squeeze, right? 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 Maybe go retest the 60s and bounce it. My stops really on the 5 minute should be below that wick at the 40s, but I don't want to hold through red for no reason. When we're already up 4 grand on the day. I mean, the goal's 5, so... Oh, we got so close, but yet so far. Retest to the 60s and bounce it? Come on, at least, like, flag it up here. Don't just drop it out of the sky. If you flag it up here, you're gonna go. Bullish engulfing. ES, help him out. Bullish engulfing. As soon as ES decides they want up, they're going. Because NASDAQ's already up here again. ES is just not. ES is just not. Come on, NASDAQ. Go at least fill me out of half. Come on. Squeeze it. Just go fill me out of half so I can chill out. Come on, NASDAQ. Come on. Okay, ES starting to make its way maybe back up. If ES goes up at all, NASDAQ is running through their highs. Alright, they're like 2 points off. They have to. It's like almost a guarantee. Nothing's a guarantee in this world, but you know, almost. Almost a guarantee they go run those highs. There's no way they give it up right here. There's no way. Bro. If ES pushes at all, we're gone. But they're just not. They're just still flagging sideways, which is good because they're not denying it, so they will go at some point. It's just when and how long is the NASDAQ going to have to keep trying? Because eventually buyers are going to run out of steam. But I feel like it's an obvious stop up there for all the shorts, so I almost feel like they have to take out those highs. I mean, they don't have to do anything, but ES just is not helping. Oy. Come on. So what is it, this level that you guys worried about now? Ay, ay, ay. Gotta make it through the 72s. 73s, whatever it is. Because they got the third level from opening range to 7150. So, but if they make it through 27150, they're looking good to like the 300s pretty much. No, they're starting to actually deny it though. Shit. Shit. Alright, yes, you hit your EMA. Both of them pretty much. NASDAQ's still, buyers are here. Buyers are here. I just don't know if we have enough buyers here right now. We will if ES tries at all, but they're just not. It's back to their EMAs. Ay, ay, ay. So close. Putting a little flag on the 5-minute, 3-minute. As long as they hold up in this flag zone and they don't start dropping it out of the sky, I think we're good. So they just have to manipulate it a bit first, right? There's too many people who have got some tight stops in here, and yeah, they just gotta wick it around a bit until they go stop as many people out as possible, get everyone short, and then go. Dude, the buyers are here on the NASDAQ. The ES just needs some buyers. We're gonna rip and dip. ES is just fighting them, dude. Fighting them all the way up. NASDAQ, how about you just run through your high and make ES get buyers? If you just run through your high with ES down there, they'll probably start buying it. And then you'll get some buyers because of that, and then it'll just like slingshot you. Ding, ding, ding. Right? Is the high the same on TradingView? Like exact same? Because it's 76.25. It is the exact same. Okay, so at least the charts are the same. Alright, yes, bounce off your EMAs, help the NASDAQ up. Push through the 73s again, and that's all-time highs secured. Guaranteed. ES still fighting. Nasdaq's still trying. They're holding up here, so I think it looks good still. Even if they put in this little wick to the downside or something, go try and take some stops, I think we're still looking good. The 5 minutes a little scary. And its next candle's gonna close. If this candle closes green on the 5 minute, aka above the 65s, I think we're good. I think we're good. ES, dude, what are you doing? What are you doing, ES? Why? Why is you dropping? 20 seconds on the 5. I mean, as long as they don't close below the 60s. One of these times on these buys up, one of these buyers moves, it's gonna wick. Ah, the 3's got some nasty wicks on it though. The 1 looks phenomenal to run through the highs. The 3 looks mid. They haven't dropped it yet. The 5 looks mid. It kind of looks like a flag. Kind of looks like it's gonna drop. But the 1 looks phenomenal. The ES looks like poop. They put in a couple wicks that have just been dropping for not many good reasons I can see, but what do I know? Nice. Yes, now you need to start doing the same thing. Just rip it and dip it. Let's go. Come on. Here we go. 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 Come on. ES is nowhere to be found, but Nasdaq just one little wick through those highs. Take this 5 out. We'll wait for another 5 to lock up higher, but like just take this 5 out so I can calm down a little bit. Holy crap. Come on. Rip it, rip it, rip it, rip it, rip it, rip it. Rip it, rip it, rip it, rip it, rip it, rip it. Just one little wick, one little pop through the highs. Rip it, rip it, rip it, rip it, rip it, rip it. Oh my god, you're 4 points off. Rip it, rip it, rip it, rip it, rip it, rip it, rip it. Oh my god, you're 4 points off, 3 points off, 2 points off. Come on. Rip it, rip it, rip it, rip it, rip it, rip it. Come on. Come on. 1 point off. Oh my god, 2 points off. Come on. Come on, rip it. You're literally a point off. 1 point off. 1 point off. 2 points off. Rip it. Yes! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Yes! Yes! It just went up and filled me. Top tick. Yes! That was lucky. That was lucky. That's why you put your limits in, kids. ES didn't even rip its highs yet. Holy crap. Yes! 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 Let's go! Let's freaking go! Let's go! Bang, 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 bang! We've locked in a $5,500 day. Holy crap. Look at this, look at this, look at this. This week, 16K. 15.8. I'm 44th. Let's freaking go. Let's go. What a move. Holy crap. Look at this win rate, 61%. We like to see that. Let's go. There's all the trades if you wanted to see them. I mean, we started off, right? This was the start 10. Yeah. Started off light with like 2, 3 contract entries. And then we went to 5 and have just been kind of trading 5. And then today was 10 because we're up big in the profits. Had a bit of a loss this morning, so we had to, I don't know. It was looking good. I was a little ballsy today. This account doesn't really matter. I wanted to get on the leaderboard, and it looks like we're here. How many people have active, 1 day active? Are you like, that's so stupid. You're not good at trading. You just went all in, and it worked. You're good. 3 days active. You're all right. You're good. You're good. Anyone with 3 days, kind of solid. Unless they made their 30K and then have just flipped the next two. But, you know, whatever. Like 1 day, 30K. How do you make 30K in a day? With the $5,000 loss limit. You go full balls and you're just right one time. It's a 50-50. Like, same with you, same with you. Even 2 days, bro. Like, you kind of just get lucky twice. Oh my gosh. Let's go. So, dude, we could bump up to top 30 tomorrow. Top 20 on Friday if this kind of stays and starts like dropping a little bit from where it is. Like I see the top page continuing to climb and grow, but I see the bottom like 4 and 5. I see these kind of drop. Like they went from 18 to 16 to 14. So if it keeps dropping, we're gonna secure a damn good spot as long as we just take our time tomorrow. Don't go crazy. Holy crap! What a fill, by the way. What a fill. That was a wicked pop. I was literally watching the chart here too, and all of a sudden I just see this green line get printed. It filled me. Scroll up and it top tick. Let's go. 15K 800 on this account. That's what I'm talking about. Hopefully we can put in some good numbers tomorrow. We don't even need nothing crazy. We don't even need nothing crazy. Just wait for the leaderboard to update tonight and see what the game plan is. Maybe we'll take a little tiny trade tonight if something sets up, but be careful. That's a big wick on the top right there. That might be the top for a little bit here. At least for today, because ES did not even try for its high, and Nasdaq just wicked the crap out of it. But what a fill! Let's freaking go! Bang! Yep, I am not trading again today. As of right now, with the last leaderboard update, I'm on there, top 50. So we'll wait till I get back from work later tonight, check the leaderboards, and hope we're top 50. That'd be awesome. I don't need a number, whatever, top 5 finish. That would be sweet, but I think that's really difficult because people are just going full balls. Like, how do you make $76,000 in one day with a $5,000 daily loss? Get short 15 contracts and have zero drawdown and just be so lucky and then hold to the bottom? I mean, there's a reason he's got one day active. Blew that motherfucker up the first trade. But, like, how do you compete with that? How do you compete with 100 grand with a $5,000 loss limit? Like, this dude's crazy. This dude's crazy. 3 days active, 75K. It's average 25K a day. That's a 5 to 1, 5 RR. That's nuts. And hitting it 3 days in a row, you might be pushing past the luck. 1 day is a 50-50. 2 is a 25%. 3, you're getting down into the low percentages of luck. I mean, it's possible, but, like, yeah, there's a lot of people with 3 days locking it in. Like, these guys know what they're doing. That's for sure. They do know what they're doing. Who's all on here? Any names I recognize? AJ Trades is still up there. Any names I recognize? Matt, I guess I saw him the other day, just because he was up on the leaderboard. This dude's been up here consistently. Saw him. He was on page 1 like the first day, but I think he's been just locking in some little profits or taking some small losses. Brett Simba's still up here. That's day 1. Okay, so he blew up yesterday, or maybe the first. I don't even know. Blew up or didn't trade, reset, and then went full balls. That doesn't surprise me. He doesn't need to be a good trader, you know. He's already got his stuff set up. Smitty Bars, that's a good name. That's crazy though. And yeah, the 5th page, like, I think 1 and 2 might still keep rising, like they've been doing. 36 used to be the top. Now it's been climbing up. I don't know about page 2, 3, but 4 and 5, like, this used to be number 50. Was like 16.8, 16.9 was number 50, and then this morning it updated and people are down 14.8 now. So if this updates again down at 14, 13, somewhere in there, we have a good shot of being top 40 even. If people start dropping out of here a little bit. But you can't tell me some of these guys aren't just going full balls and one trade wrong and minus 5 grand done for the day. Even if page 4 loses 5 grand, 13, like, if enough guys lose, we're up there. Only on day 3 too, so we got a couple 2 more days. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Bro, do you know how badass it would be to hit a top 5 finish? Get some recognition. That could really get the ball rolling for me here. Or, I mean, such a long shot, but top 3 finish and then get invited down to the BDH. I would 100% go down there. That'd be awesome. Not gonna lie, I think if Pat offered me a job down there, I think I'd drop everything and do it. It's a crazy opportunity. All from just a trading tournament. You go down there, show them you kind of sort of know what you're doing. I feel like the nerves would get to me so bad though, sitting there in front of him plus the live stream. Oh, I feel like I would just be shitting bricks and taking these dog shit setups like I did this morning. I was just the FOMO hit me, dude. Saw this move up. I had shit going. I was watching this, but on my phone. I was like, oh my god. As soon as they wicked this down here and just started pushing, and I saw the retest, I was like, dude, I want to enter so bad. But I wasn't home. So then I came back and I was like, oh, it's a flag. Should enter. And it wasn't even it was just dropping at the time, but they took out these lows, bounced it back in, so I thought they kind of wanted to go, but they didn't. And then I thought they wanted these lows, but they didn't. Broke back in, retest. Solid. First entry was a little bit early. I thought this original candle was the retest because they were like 1 point off the retest. So I just entered early. Stops below the lows. Waited for the actual retest. Entered in again. Bang. Lucky fill though. Lucky fill. I mean, it just teleported from the 70s to the 90s and filled me. Top tick. Just about. Did it even fill? Oh my god, it filled me at the 90.75s. My limit was at the 89.75s. That's how fast it moved through there. Filled me a point over what it should have just because of how fast it was ripping. But the fact that ES didn't want to go through its highs makes this a little bit scary. They might chop around or start falling a little bit for the rest of the day. Let's go. I think we've locked in. We took what, 2 trades on the nights, not on live, and they were about 1,000 and 1,500. So we probably took 2,500. Probably took $12,000, $13,000 on live in the trades, and probably locked in 2,500 overnight when I wasn't live. Nothing last night, because last night was terrible. I mean, we're even, yeah, they just closed. I mean, interesting. They just kind of, yeah. Because where was he at? Yesterday's close was right here, and then they just kind of stayed in the zone doing a bunch of random crap. I don't like that stuff. And then this morning, that's a hard long this morning, too. You think they're just going to do the same thing, break up the top of the zone and rip it back. But then they started ripping and ripping and ripping, and then put in a solid little flag, ripped it. Double top the highs. That was the main reason I thought they were going to go through the highs again, is they double topped the old highs. Fell. That was, yeah, looking at it now, that was a little scary. But we had reasonable stops. I was all right with taking those losses. If it happened, it happened. You know, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. It's all right. But then we hit an absolute banger. Absolute banger. 50 to not 40-point trade. On a day they've been stuck in a... I mean, how long have they been in this range for? They were in this 40-point range for 2 hours and 15 minutes. Yeah, from 9:30 to 11:40. And then just ripped it through the highs. Beautifully executed. What a week. What a week. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. ES still not wanting to go through its highs. They're hanging up here. Like, they're not falling hard, so it kind of makes me think they still kind of sort of want up. But ES just not wanting to get through their highs. Let's freaking go, dude. Can't complain though. What is it? What has my average been? So we got 5,500 today, 5 grand yesterday, 5,500 on Monday. Dude, we've been hitting like consistent 50% win rate on Monday, 100% on Tuesday, 60% today. Which I think this one's a little skewed. Because I believe it was this day, one of my trades, yeah, it was like 4 minutes. Something, yeah, because I tried to put a limit order in for a stop loss or a take profit, one of the two, on the DOM, and it just filled me on one of my contracts. I think I had two, and it just filled one of them out, so I just bought it right back. I was like, well, that was dumb. And I think it counted as a small loss, so it added an extra loser. So it should have been like a 66%, 100%, 66%. Solid though. Consistently pushing 5 to 5,500 a day. Solid. Yeah, can I see it in here? Bought. Oh no. Well, this is a interesting screen. Holy. Man. Let's go though. Maybe they do want to rip these highs out. I don't know. NASDAQ does. ES still not really wanting up. Ugh. Let's go, dude. I'm stoked. It's been a while since I've been this excited about trading. Like, don't get me wrong, I love it. Always have, always will. But man, there's a couple weeks where you just have some bad weeks, or a bad month, or a bad 8 months. God damn. It just gets the discouragement starts showing up big. You don't really want to show up every day anymore. Doesn't really excite you. You just show up to lose, basically. And you get in that mentality of, oh, I'm just going to lose today. And then you do. Oh, I'm just going to lose tomorrow. And then you do. But I think this trading tournament's bringing back some of the spark. Let me trade with some high contract sizes and a little more risky than I usually do. Help calm the nerves with the big P&L whipping around all the time. And dude, I know it's possible to make 5 grand a day consistently. Now I just got to do that on like real accounts. Right? It's just that easy. Nope. Just got to keep showing up. Can't fail if you don't quit. But I'm hoping we're locked in top 50 on the leaderboard once it updates tonight. As of right now, we're in the top 45. So as long as a couple people lost after the last update, we're in. Man, it looks like they are going to take out these highs. As ES is still just nowhere to be found. 6,800 on the dot just won't push through the 802s, 803s, whatever the high is. Just been stuck under the 800s or at them for, God, 3 hours now. Jeez. It's noon. I got an hour and a half till I got a dip. I don't even know, because I could sit around and watch the charts for a while. I'm not going to enter anything. I'm done. I'm done. I'm not giving some of that profit back. There's no reason to. Just wait for tonight. Wait for market close. Come back from work. Check the leaderboard. See where we're at. Come up with a game plan for tomorrow. Maybe we size down a little bit tomorrow. Maybe we just lock in a nice little 2 grand. Because I really don't want to do a $5,000 loss. So, just got to be patient. Wait for good setups. We know it works. Wait for your setups and it works. We can make it happen. Crazy week, though. Crazy week. I still find it really funny how Patrick's nowhere to be found. I mean, it is his own tournament. He doesn't really want to trade in it. It's not making him money, so. But it ain't making me. I mean, it could make someone money. Top, whatever, 5 are getting paid, but 50, dude? And that's just going to keep climbing. Like, top 5 is just going to keep climbing. I bet you we're going to see at the end 100 grand. Like, how do you. How do you do $100,000 in profit with a $5,000 max loss on any trade you take? Unless you're in profit for the day already. Like, how? Because every day you start is a $5,000 max loss, which is kind of dumb that it trails past break even. He probably did that because Pat probably did that because he failed. He lost all of his going too big, and he was like, if I had a $5,000 loss, I'd still be in this. So he probably just did that. And maybe for a little more consistency so you can't risk 70K on a trade and double your money. It kind of makes sense, but how do these people make 100 grand, 70 grand with a $5,000 loss limit? How? You're either really lucky or really good. Like, how do you size high enough and take 0 drawdown to make 70K? That's insane. Oh, through the highs they go. Interesting, interesting, interesting. So yeah, even if they didn't hit that wick perfectly, I mean, it would have hit eventually. Wow. All right, ES finally making a move up. They still haven't made it through their highs, but they're close. Yes, pushing. Pushing, 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 pushing. Half a point till they're through their highs. Good luck. Oh, thanks, Lucy. Loose, however. Yeah, thanks. We are we're locking it in today. I'm not touching this again. I'm good. I am good. They might just keep chopping up all day. They're at all-time highs. Hard to say. Nothing to look back at for level-wise besides the previous highs, which they're above, so they hit a retest on them already. I mean, it's looking good to kind of just keep continuing. This is nuts. How much more can these guys keep pushing? Like the daily is looking crazy. It's just been grinding up. I even got out of my long-term stuff the other day. Some of it. Took some profits. We were up nice. Took some of that just in case they decided that was the top the other day when they hit that, or yesterday when they hit that big retracement, but then they just reversed it this morning. Wow, back up through the highs. ES still hasn't pushed their highs. This is crazy. ES is still caught behind like this high. That's crazy. Looks like they're about to go through it. They're like half a point off, or one tick off of it. So the next level on NASDAQ that I've got is 311. 311 is the next level to the upside. And that's it. 311, and then after that, another one will print, but once they break it. But after that, the pivot's at 390. Holy. 390's a ways up there. Yeah. That would be wicked. That would be wicked. Oh, hell yeah. ES still hasn't pushed their highs. How long can they hold in this zone? Because right now they're at 3 hours, coming up on 3 hours. But yeah, it'd be awesome if you guys could hit that like and subscribe button. That'd be pretty pamp. You'd be some of the OGs. The OGs. Because I think we're going to start trying to start streaming a lot more consistently. I enjoy it. I sit here talking to myself anyways, so might as well go live and just talk to myself anyways. Maybe get some questions, you know. Help some people out the best I can. I mean, I don't really claim to know what I'm doing. I really don't know what I'm doing, to be honest. Just been doing it for a few years now. I have a small idea of what works for me sometimes until we go on tilt. Then it all goes down the drain. But we're slowly getting better, slowly getting more consistent. I feel the snowball starting. I feel it. And this trading tournament might help the snowball. Put up a nice placement here. All right, ES double topping right now. They're at the high. If they can run through it, I think Nasdaq gets a little bit of a squeeze through the 300s here. But ES just double topping until they go through. Wait a minute. Wait. ES is triple topped. I didn't realize that their high yesterday was exact point that their high is today so far. So currently they're sitting at a triple top. I think it's gonna break it at some point. I mean, it seems like it should in the next couple of minutes here, but never know. If Nasdaq squeezes through the 300s, ES is going through its highs, and vice versa. I think if ES goes through its highs, Nasdaq will squeeze to the 300s or 310s. It's hard to enter anything up at the all-time highs like this, though. Like, we're sitting up at the highs. It's hard to get long up here. It's really hard to get short. Like, you might get some type of retest, but I've gotten burned way too much trying to call the top. So just, I would stay away from that personally, unless you're scalping and you have a setup for a little pullback. But I wouldn't be putting bets on a reversal, not yet. They could just keep ripping and ripping and ripping. That's just me personally, though. Depends on your trading style and, all that. Okay. Anything recent here? 2 months, 5 days. Huh, that's funny. Well, hell yeah. Alrighty, well, I might call it. I might call it here. Go take a break for a little bit. Go get ready for work. So stoked. That doesn't sound like fun. Maybe we'll come back to a rip through the all-time highs. Let's see, how is this doing? 150. Holy crap. They're just ripping. 15, 14, 7, 1. 0.7. That's not bad. Okay. IRS to furlough nearly 50% of its staff as government shutdown continues. The fact that we're still ripping highs as the shutdown is still going is kind of mind-boggling. I was kind of expecting that to start the reversal. Longest government shutdown by a long shot. 50% layoff on IRS. I don't know how. We're still just ripping, ripping, ripping. Crazy. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh. Hell yeah. Damn, my hair's fucked today. It's alright, I gotta go fix it. Um. Oh, I guess I can just do. No. How does that. Oh, this is how I can do it. Yeah, that's how. $24. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. What is enable auto start, auto stop, whatever. Bang, bang, bang. Yes, still at the triple top. Holy. Alrighty, alrighty, alrighty. Yep. 12:30. I think I'm gonna walk away here. Call it a day. It's a banger of a day. Another 5 grand locked in on the day. Consistently been hitting 5 to 5,500, so we're at 15.8 profit. We're doing solid. We're doing really solid. Just wait for this leaderboard to update again. 10:40, so at 8:40. Why do they update it an hour after open? That's kind of wicked. But bro, we're currently sitting. What are we at? 15.8. We're currently sitting in 44th place with 3 trading days. Let's go. Yes, we're on the leaderboard as long as it updates and the couple guys drop. Or it stays the exact same. We'll have to wait and see. But we're on. I think we're on the leaderboard. Let's freaking go. Out of 1,600 people, if we're 44th out of 1,600 people, we're top 3%. Top 3%. Top 3% in 2 years of trading. Yes, dude, the motivation from this is going to be nuts. Come on. Let's go. All right, well, thanks for everyone who stopped by. I do appreciate it a lot. Thank you for the likes. Does mean a lot to me. I hope to see you guys around tomorrow and Friday, and then the week after. Let's freaking go, boys. Good luck on the rest of your days today. Hope everyone has a phenomenal day. Peace, brothers. Peace.